Hey guys, Bullets here, and this time I'm not going to be talking about a game, believe it or not. That would be where the intro says, and random shit or other shit. This would be that other shit. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about Chris Daughtry and his disrespect to his country on a D-Day celebration. But first off, I want to read you 10 facts about D-Day, and this comes from a website called blog.constitutioncenter.org. Fact number 1. What does D-Day mean? That remains a topic of debate today. Since the operation was cloaked in secrecy, one prominent theory is that D-Day originated in World War I, a tradition assigning of generic words like D-Day and H-hour to events with unassigned dates. Another is that D-Day stands for departed, as in departed date. Fact number 2. The invading force by sea and air was staggering. The D-Day consisted of more than 150,000 personnel coming across the English Channel by sea and air, and about 100,000 troops were involved in the invasion on June 6th. Fact 3. The cost of the invasion was high. Of the 100,000 or so fighters in the invading force, about 9,000 were killed or wounded on June 6, 1944. Fact number 4. How rare is a major amphibious attack? Throughout history, attacks over water were a feature of many wars and campaigns, but not on a scale of the D-Day invasion. The Spanish Armada in 1588 that failed to invade England had about 130 ships and a potential 55,000 fighters. The D-Day force had 5,000 vessels involved in various roles. Number 5. Was D-Day the biggest marine invasion ever? Again, that is another debate topic. How many people believe that Normandy invasion was the largest such operation during World War II, but others can take an argument or make an argument for April 1945 invasion of Okinawa in the Pacific. The 1943 Allied standing in Sicily was also a very large and complicated operation. Number 6. There were live broadcasts of invasion on the radio. After German news agency scooped the Western press by confirming the invasion in a wire report, press coverage began in Allied nations. One CBS reporter broadcasted live from the ship within the invading force. In all, more than 700,000 words recounting the event on June 1964. June 6, 1964, were relayed back to the public. Number 7. How did the Allies fool the Germans? The grand plan included the construction of a dummy invasion force across from the Pas de Calais near Dover. However you pronounce that, brother, I don't even know. Rubber ships and plywood tanks were part of a fake invasion force. Number 8. How did D-Day happen on June 6th? Since everyone knew an invasion of some serious type was imminent, so weather and timing played prominent roles. General Dwight Eisenhower picked June 5th, 1944 as the date for the invasion, but bad weather forced a postponement. After meteorologists told Eisenhower that the weather would clear the next day, the invasion was on. In reality, the weather was nearly as bad as June 6th. Fuck. Or on June 6th. My bad. I've never read this page. I'm reading off it and just going as I go, so I kind of get words wrong here and there. Sorry about that. Number 9. Where did the name Operation Overlord come from? Winston Churchill is believed to be the person who assigned the code name to the D-Day invasion. Since he had very high interest in selecting code names, the Germans actually pioneered the use of code names in World War I. Number 10. What was Eisenhower's message to the troops? Ike's orders of D-Day told the force, end quote, the eyes of the world are upon you. So there you have it. Some interesting little facts of things that happened on D-Day 1964, June 6th. So, where are we going after this? My point is in celebration of D-Day and all the lives of the soldiers that were given for that particular event for people's freedom, the fans were... Daughtry was playing a concert for these guys, and the fans shouted for an encore. Well, he just had this dumbfounded look on his face, and he didn't want to keep playing. And we're not really sure if maybe he just didn't know any patriotic songs, or if he was just really that much of a douche on the dollar. Because his response was, I'm off the clock. I'll watch you guys sing, though. Now, dude, your fame came from a show called American Idol. Get it? Something that Americans love is watching partial reality shows and people standing up there and singing, and maybe they'll have a shot at a big career and blah blah blah. America fucking made you, dude, and you don't got time to pay America back. Are you kidding me? I hate American Idol. I thought that shit was stupid back in the day, and it's still stupid today. But I mean, I'm sorry if you like it, but it's not my cup of tea. It's not my thing. But the point is Americans made you, bro. You wouldn't be anything without people casting votes for you. And you're gonna tell your fans that you're off the clock, so you're gonna just walk off stage. Which, by the way, they carried on to they kind of tried to talk him into it in the background that appeared. So, and they were, they're like, "Where are you going?" And his response was, "This is where I bail." And he just basically took off and left it to the reporters and whatnot on stage to appease the crowd. And one woman actually stepped off the stage and went down there and talked to all the teenage girls down there and whatnot, the Daughtry fans, and asked them if they would like to sing a song on national television. Sure enough, they did. But the point is, dude, they shouldn't have had to pick up your slack. That you should have been fucking on it. You should have played for an extra hour and a half. America made you who you are in your career, and you're just gonna fucking stick your nose up at America and at American citizens and just be like, "Oh well, fuck you. I don't get paid any longer than what I've already done." That's about as bad as Guns N' Roses causing that riot over in Germany when a Metallica's band member got burned. You guys remember that? I don't remember what year that was, but years ago in Germany, Metallica and Guns N' Roses were doing a tour together, and one of the members had gotten burned and they could not play. So the crowd requested and cheered for encore from Guns N' Roses, and Guns N' Roses said, basically, Axl Rose said that his time was done, and he just left the stage, which left thousands of pissed off fans, ended up being one of the worst riots in history. I mean, now obviously nothing like that happened, but the point is you just fucking took your dollar bills that we gave you and then wiped your ass with them. And then you just walked off stage and didn't give a shit. And the bottom of the description here, I'm going to leave a link so you can see the actual video footage of this. I'm not making this up. This is not bullshit. It is on film. How do you guys feel about this? Do you think that he should be boycotted? I do. I don't think anybody should buy another fucking thing from him ever again. The only people that should adore this man is people who live in other countries who hate America. That would be my guess. And don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those America. I'm not one of those guys. I'm really not. I love my country. I love my people in my country. I am American. But I know we have some fucked up government issues. I know we have some crazy secrets in there. I don't trust the fucking government. I really don't. But as far as my homeland, I love my people here. And if I was in Daughtry's shoes, I would have sang for another 3 or 4 hours just for the people. Not just because you do that does not mean you're doing it for your fucking government. It means you're doing it for your homeland, for your people who live here under this fucking government. That's my point. Anyway, I'm going to go and wrap this up. Okay. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. And don't forget to favorite, rate, comment, and subscribe. This is Bullets, out.
I can never feel the way you do, but it still becomes me now. I can't take the way you do, but it still